I am Neelam Sharma, and I currently serve as the Executive Director for Community Services Unlimited. It's a bit of a cliche, but there is this old saying, that you are what you eat. And that's absolutely true. I mean, neighborhoods like South Central, South LA in particular, in LA County, has all the worst indices of health, diet-related illness. This is the place where they're absolutely the worst, right? So this is one of the few, in fact, the only working urban farm, as far as I know, in this part of LA, and one of the few green spaces in LA. So families can actually access, really high quality and affordable produce, which there is no other outlet in South LA for that to happen.
Sorry, one more thing, because you could spend all day talking about all of the positive impacts that CSU has on the community, but I think another really critical element is jobs and job training that they provide for residents. So it's not just food access, it's, they're really empowering the residents to really take ownership of where their food comes from by giving them jobs. I believe the City of Los Angeles and USC were discussing the possibility of shutting down the farm or relocating the farm so that they can build a parking structure for the Coliseum.
We were told at the time that the reason for this was because of the pressure from USC and from the county, and so that the pressure from those two bodies for parking was what had created the plan to turn this into a parking lot. Subsequently, we've learned that they were actually not part of that decision to turn this space into a parking lot. So we're still really unclear as to where exactly that decision came from or who exactly made that decision. We run across, specific issues, but those are all things, that we can deal with. The difficulty is in the people power. For a very long time, USC students were more involved sort of through the volunteer center. They were involved as individuals, but it's always been more as individuals. What we are excited about, the fact that we're working on now, and have been for some time, is building more of an institutional relationship with USC.
Our institute is really good at bringing the science element to this issue and other issues, but I think we miss a huge opportunity when we leave out the social and the political elements that are intimately tied to issues around food too. And so, through my initial volunteering with CSU and learning more about the work that they do, the transformative work that they do in South LA, it just made complete sense to me to bring them in as a partner for all the education programs that we do around sustainable food.
Kind of throwing everything off. It's like hot, it should already be cold, there's no rain. So our flowers are, our trees are all kind of wacky.
I know, we were like, they look like gourds kind of.
Yeah, no, they're avocados.
If you think about a university, right, who is their number one customer?
Right.
Students, right? And for any business, right, they will be concerned about what their customers want and whether their customers are happy, right? So if students here at USC banded together, and they've done this for other issues, right? They actually just had a solar protest today on campus, right? But if students banded together and voiced their strong opinion, a strong opposition against plans to relocate the farm to build a parking structure, of all things, right? A parking structure, I think the administration would listen to that.
Well, first of all, thank you to everyone for the tremendous support that was shown when we were trying to, stop the immediate shift of this space to a parking lot. And having had that plan put on hold, what we're now asking folks is to support our current campaign, which is about to go public, for this land that we call the Expo Farm to be placed into some kind of legal structure as a land trust to seek some kind of permanent guarantee for this space.
I think one really critical way that we can support CSU is by showing support with our dollars. You know, you don't see that kind of dedication in some organizations that come and go. If they do announce plans to move forward with that, then we will chain ourselves to the fence.